On behalf of our family, first I'd like to say thank you to the Port commissioners, the Port staff, and in particular Jean Soroka, because we wouldn't be here today. This wouldn't be possible without them. Jean, I believe this was Jean's idea to name a street after my dad. And it's amazing because there's not that many. I mean, how many people do you know, as someone said earlier, that you know somebody a street was named after? And that's really a testament to who my dad was and his impact in the community. Somebody on Facebook, when we posted about this event, said, "I'm just really sad that your dad didn't get to know about this." And my response was, he did know, because this was in the works before he passed. And right before he passed away, he got to know that a street was going to be named after him. Yeah. So it's really cool that it's this street right here, because we grew up right on 17th Street there, and you could, if Crafted wasn't there, you could probably see his house right there. And my dad actually taught Sean and I how to drive right on these streets right here. So these streets, Portsacall and this street here, we learned how to drive, and we never in our wildest dreams would have thought that one day our dad's name would be on this street. So we're just really touched and honored that we now have a place, a forever place, where we can come. We can drive down the street, walk down the street, scooter down the street with our kids, with my dad's grandchildren, and future generations. All of you, his friends, comrades, people in the community can come here and remember what our father, brother, grandfather, friend, mentor, what he stood for. And many speakers today already talked about what he stood for to them. And there are so many things that I could stand here and say that he meant to us, to me, and to our family. I think that we all can agree he was a very powerful man in the way of he was for the people, with the people. And that's where the power is. It comes in when people band together, when communities stand together, when you have family, when you have tribe. That's where the power comes in. And he was powerful because he was able to take a stand for something, for many things that he believed in. And when you take a stand for something that's greater than just you, when you have a vision for something that's bigger and better than just the individual, than just a small group of people, but when it's about the collective and bettering lives for all people, that's when you have a life worth living. And that's what my dad was about. And he, like Norman said earlier at the bench, he said, I think it was Norman that said, you know, if Dave was here, he would just kind of shake his head and be like, you know, why are you doing all this for me, right? But I think we all can agree and understand why we're doing this. And now we have this street sign that'll forever remind us of what my dad stood for and what each one of us has in us. There's something in every single one of you that was in him. And I want you to remember that whenever you come down. And we have the bench all the way at the end now that we can sit and be with him in spirit. And I just really want to thank every single one of you who took the time out of your day to show up today. It means so much to our family to see you all here to honor my father's memory and his legacy. Thank you all so much. And the last thing is, before my dad passed, we asked him, how do you want to be remembered? And he said, I said, what can we do to honor your legacy? And he said, every year have a rally, an organizing event, a march, something in my name. And so March 22nd, we're going to be meeting together to have a committee meeting to discuss the first Dave Arian Legacy Project. So if anybody here is interested in participating in that, please contact me or Diane Middleton. And we would love to have your ideas and your thoughts in helping us plan the first Dave Arian Legacy Project. Thank you all so much, and we're really grateful for every single person here today.
Nice.